My name is Shay Patrick Cormac. This is my story.
When Assassin's Creed Rogue was first released, it was often overlooked due to Unity's release corresponding with it. However, this is definitely not a game to overlook in the Assassin's Creed franchise. Assassin's Creed Rogue takes place during the 7 Years' War and acts as a sequel to Black Flags, as well as a prequel to Assassin's Creed 3. The basic story is that Shay Cormac sees firsthand how dangerous the American Brotherhood is, and fears that they're destroying the world they wish to save. Shay is then betrayed by the Brotherhood and finds friends in the Templars. Together they attempt to tear down the American Brotherhood before it's too late. The overall story is absolutely amazing, and it's definitely one of the best things going for Rogue. The story is unique and not really one we've gotten in any other Assassin's Creed game. It provides perspective on the franchise. Personally, I think this is the best story we've gotten since the Ezio trilogy. Now, one thing that fans were upset with when this was first announced was that the game only has 6 sequences, with an epilogue. I don't really consider this a negative aspect though. Sure, it's the shortest Assassin's Creed game, besides Chronicles, but who really cares about those? The story doesn't have to be long to be good. It just has to cover everything it needs to cover and not throw a bunch of useless stuff in to add length. Rogue definitely does this. Its story is nothing without its characters, and this game has a great cast. For starters, the main character, Shay, is a great character. His struggle and story are fantastic and very entertaining. The other characters are also pretty darn good, and you'll see some familiar faces from Black Flag and Assassin's Creed 3, along with some new faces. None of the characters seem to be out of place, and they all were very well voice acted.
Much to discuss.
In terms of game mechanics, there's nothing really new. The game's naval combat is pretty much exactly like Black Flag, but this isn't a problem since Black Flag has some amazing naval combats. Your ship, the Morrigan, is a lot more maneuverable than a Jackdaw, and has puck guns, but other than that there's not really much of a difference. You can fire cannonballs at ships to either sink them or incapacitate them. Once you stop them in your tracks, you can board the ship, take out some fools, and decide what to do with the ship. You can either repair the Morrigan, salvage the ship, or remove your wanted level. The wanted level is determined by how many ships you sink. If you sink enough, a bounty on your ship will come after you. These are usually about the same level as your ship and are pretty easy to take down. Ships with higher levels than you, though, of course, are a lot harder to take down. You can also upgrade your ship with loot collected from, well, looting. Besides bashing up boats, you can also stab some soldiers. The combat is pretty much like Black Flag's combat. You can counter hits, shoot people with a pistol/rifle, stab people with swords, daggers, the hidden blades, and so on. One new addition to the weapons, however, is the air rifle. Despite it being a reskin of the blow dart gun from Assassin's Creed 4, it's pretty cool. You can put guards to sleep or make them go berserk. Later in the game, you get a grenade launcher added onto it, which is fantastic. The guards are also nothing really new. You have your standard soldiers, snipers, swordsmen, and the big brute guys. Basically the same lineup from Assassin's Creed 4 and 3. The game isn't really challenging, but then again, most of the Assassin's Creed games are. Sure, there are some difficult parts here and there, but it's nothing a little grinding can't cure. Since this game is an open world game, you can travel to numerous ports, attack forts, and explore. The map is also pretty darn large and there are numerous places to explore, including Sleepy Hollow. Hit the titles. Sorry. Anyways. The game looks great and ran very smoothly. The graphics aren't next-gen like Unity, but they get the job done. Now, just in case you couldn't tell, this isn't a review on the new remastered Rogue, which might be kind of stupid, but anyways, so yeah, the soundtrack is also pretty great, even though the main theme is just still Ezio's theme. Overall, there are those that don't like the fact that this game doesn't do much of anything new with gameplay mechanics, or that the game is only like 10 hours. But look past that and just enjoy the story and characters. Alright, so now for my final rating. Now I give this game a 5 out of 6, which on my ratings is highly recommended. Oh yes, I definitely recommend checking out the previous games first, but this is definitely one of the best Assassin's Creed games we've gotten since Assassin's Creed Revelations. Thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed this video. I'm Space Wizard, and I'll see you guys next time.
I make my own luck, Liam.